Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your May 2026 Tarot card reading. Let's get started. Call upon thee, Iao, that thou wilt send Haru, the great angel, sent over the operation of the secret wisdom to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Capricorn, welcome back. This will be your reading for May 2026. We're using Thought Tarot. And this will be a Celtic cross spread. Been using those lately because the more I learn about them, the more interesting they become. Capricorn, if you like the video, please like the video. If you like what I do here on the channel, please subscribe. And if you would like to go to my website and schedule something with me further, there should be a button either here or here with the Spirit Wars logo. You can't really see it, but if you click on it, it'll take you to it'll take you to a link to the website. All right, Capricorn, what is going on for you in May 2026? Spirit, what's going on for Capricorn in May 2026? Please and thank you kindly. Let's do it. Okay, Capricorn, you are showing up as the Aeon. What's crossing you is the Empress, Venusian energy. Always cross it the wrong way. Okay, in your foundations, you have the Two of Cups, Lord of Love. In your recent past, Capricorn, you have the Ten of Discs, Mercury and Virgo. Your aspirations are the Magus or the Magician, Mercurial energy. In your near future, Fire of Earth, the Knight of Discs. And I don't know why I always space this just a little too tight. I guess because I'm not used to doing Celtic cross readings. How you see yourself? Eight of Wands, Mercury and Virgo, Lord of Swiftness. Your environment, Lord of Ruin, Ten of Swords. Your hopes and fears, Capricorn, Water of Earth, the Queen of Discs. And just a little bit more space. There we go. Your overall outcome for May, Lord of Shortened Force, the Eight of Swords. All right. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Capricorn, for being here. Cheers. Let's see what we got here for you. You are showing up as the Aeon, also known as Judgment and other decks. So you're showing up as the Aeon. You must, maybe you're taking on some kind of new endeavor, be it with work, be it with people, relationships. It's being captured by the spirit of a new age. Warns against underestimating initial difficulties. You might be going through a bit of a hard transition. It's a calling. It's a calling. The perpetual intelligence and the tree of life. It's splendor moving into manifestation. And you're bringing something into the world because it's time to do so, Capricorn, isn't it? It's time to do so. You can feel it. Mostly you can hear it, but you can feel it as well. It's time to do something. What that thing is, it doesn't really matter. But it's time. It's time to do it. You've made a choice, you made a decision, and you're not going back on it. What crosses you is the Empress, Venusian energy. Why would the Empress be a challenge for you? Well, Capricorn, the Empress is creation. She's the ultimate creatrix. I feel like I'm way too close to the camera. She's the ultimate creatrix. The main main function of consciousness is in the back. Thank you. Is imagination. Perhaps you're coming up against certain roadblocks in your endeavors that are hard to. I feel like there's some red tape, maybe. Maybe there's even a woman. This guy that distracted, yeah. Or maybe that's a bit of a reach. The Empress is, fertility, creation. She's done it all. And she allows for anything and everything. She allows for anything and everything. She warns against rampant growth and indulgence. Maybe you're having trouble finding your corners and your edges here in the new aeon, as it were, for you. It's like you know what you want to do, but you just don't know how it's supposed to look yet. The mind vibrates the form of what it apprehends, Capricorn. And that's what the Empress is about, the illuminating intelligence. You have an idea, you just can't see the whole picture just yet. It's interesting. Okay. Your foundations, your subconscious, you have the Two of Cups, Sword of Love. Maybe it is a woman. But yeah, no, this is love. This is a romantic love. Doesn't have to be necessarily, it can be between anything you love with all your heart. Wisdom of interpersonal relationships. And you're a very solitary sign, Capricorn, your cardinal Earth. So, with this in your foundations, I'd say it definitely has something to do with this. You're saying it's time to become something, it's time to be something, it's time to create something, even though maybe it's kind of hard to create something right now. I do feel it's inspired by this. You're wanting to take care of someone or something that you love, because you love it, and you want it to grow. Generally, that's what we do with things that we love. We want them to live, right? In your recent past, you have the Ten of Discs here, Mercury in Virgo, the Lord of Wealth. Now, just because it's in your past doesn't mean it's gone, but it's in your past. Perhaps you had an opportunity to take on a lot of money and you turned it away. In which case, why'd you do that? Just kidding. Time of reinvestment. Redirecting your energies. Becoming aware of your inner wealth and your outer wealth, right? Mercury in Virgo. Mercury is a perfection of Virgo, and Virgo is perfection. So I feel like Capricorn, you were living your life in a certain way, and it was almost like you were kind of just going through the motions, but you enjoyed that. You enjoyed having your things in a certain way. Then this comes along, doesn't blow up everything, but it makes this a lot more complicated. And it changes everything for you, doesn't it? Now you have to create a whole new reality. But I don't see you backing down from that task at all, Capricorn. I don't. In your aspirations, you have the Magus, or the Magician. Magus is the great master. Master of meditation, of austerities, of all disciplines. Sometimes he's a communicator, sometimes he's a musician, and sometimes he's the lord of the occults. Yada, yada, yada. So why is he in your aspirations, Capricorn? Well, you need to figure something out. I'm not telling you what you need to do, but I feel like you need to figure something out. And the Magus is your way to do that. Magus's main function of consciousness is attention. His double function with his letter Beth is life and death. Not life or death, life and death. So this works like this. Whatever you pay attention to, you give life to. Whatever you don't pay attention to, it's pretty much dead to you, right? You want to be paying attention to the right things in May 2026. What those things are, I cannot say because I do not know. But you do. You do, Capricorn. And if you don't know yet, you want to know. You want to know. Because you're good, you're skilled. You have 10 discs in your past. But this is a time to really bring out the best side of yourself. It's time to spin webs, manipulate events, cast spells, whatever that means to you. All right? Time to bring out the fine china, so to speak, in May 2026. You have the Knight of Discs in your near future. Knight of Discs is someone who has a great work ethic, is responsible, is patient, is trustworthy. Everything I said patient already. Slowest moving of all the knights. And he or she is a great guy or gal. But that's about it. Besides their great work ethic, they can be dull, they can be, I won't say a buzzkill, because it's kind of mean, but yeah, they can be dull and stuff like this. Stuff because they're very focused on what it is they need to do. I see that to be a recurring theme here for you, Capricorn. You are focused on whatever it is you need to do, and you're coming off as such to the world. Focus. Building something up here. Yes. You just don't know what it is yet. It's taking form, it's taking shape. It has motivation, which dictates action, right? You have a reason. You just don't have the what yet, necessarily. But you are paying attention, right? Definitely paying attention to the right things. How you see yourself in May. 8 of Wands, Lord of Swiftness. This is searching for new horizons by overcoming old thought patterns. Making smart choices around your goals, getting a lot of messages from Spirit, from your phone, from me, Spirit Wars Tarot, from wherever, right? And coming very fast. It's Mercury in Sagittarius. It is very fast. And it's in splendor on the Tree of Life, so it's very fast. It's love at first sight, channeling, directing energy, right? And this is how you see yourself in May 2026. You are making decisions and choices, and you're making them like that. Not making not drawing premature conclusions. But when you're in it, when you're in the moment where you need to make a decision, you make it. Because Capricorn, you know as well as I do, there's no going back. There's no going back. You are at the point of no return, Capricorn. So you see yourself, and your attitude showing up is, I'm making decisions, and I'm making them fast. I'm moving where I have to move, not moving where I don't have to move, and I'm going forward. There's no going back. Now, in doing this, you may kill some things, metaphorically speaking or otherwise, in your environments. You may lose some friends, some acquaintances, some loyalties, instantly, right? It's fast how, it's funny how fast it can happen, but it can happen. This is the Ten of Swords, Lord of Ruin, which is in your environment or whatever surrounds you. And this is, I mean, I don't want to say it's death, but it's a death. It's, you know, people say it's ego death, and it's sure it's that too, but it's also just death, right? You didn't make the class because you were too late, and so you didn't make it. So it's gone. It's dead. You're paying attention to certain things, right? And those other things, what happened to them? They died. And that's okay. But that's what's going on in your environments. Perhaps you're making a move. Perhaps you're quitting a job to take a new one. It doesn't really matter to me, but it matters to you. Yeah. And this is how it happens, right? You make past decisions, there are consequences, and some of them are just, okay, that's over. On a more personal note, the Ten of Swords is never easy, so be good to yourself. Know that this was always going to happen, and that this was a choice you made. This was a choice. It was a sacrifice, whatever it was. That is dead to you now. And if it's not dead to you, let it go. Whatever it is, just let it go. That's the best advice I can give you, Capricorn. In your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Discs, Water of Earth. She's also very stable, like the Knight of Discs. She feeds the Earth because she's Water of Earth. She's quiet, she's timid, she's dull, she sees the big picture. She's endurance, she's love. Kind of like the Empress. Well, the Empress is all the queens, but your hopes and fears, your mind is surrounded around the Queen of Discs. And she's Capricorn energy, so you might be a little bit hard on yourself in the month of May 2026. You may be worried about what you can feed and what you can't feed, taking care of something. Right? You hope that you can nurture it and all this stuff, which is why you're maybe hyper-focused or coming off as someone who's hyper-focused in the near future as doing that. Could see how that could happen. Yeah, but your mind is surrounded on taking care of something that's very important to you. And something that's changing you. You know it. Queen of Discs is deeply connected with life. Making some big choices here, Capricorn, and big choices have big consequences. And that's okay. Your overall outcome, Lord of Short and Force, Eight of Discs, Splendor and Formation. Yeah, this is a card of great detail. There's so much detail, right? You have Had, which is thought, because it's Mercury. And then you have Swords, which is also thought, differentiation. And when you have that, it's just very fine detail. So much so that it's hard to see the big picture, which is something you're concerned about, perhaps. But you already started on your journey here, right? And Rider-Waite-Smith, you have the girl tied up, right? And there's a castle behind her. She's left behind the old ways to take a chance on untried methods. And that is what you are doing, right? That's what you're doing. This is what you're trying to do, right? It's not so easy. You're trying really hard. So much so that you're telling yourself, okay, I'll just keep thinking until I think of something that works. And that's what the Eight of Swords is. It's throwing everything at the wall until something sticks, right? That's why I have all these swords here. And they eventually become interference. Because there's so many swords that you can't see one through to the end. You can't pay attention to one of these swords to see it through. So it can be difficult progress because of distraction. I do see you making progress here, and I do see you bucking up, so to speak, and doing what you need to do. But it's tough. In the beginning, it's tough. Remember, do not underestimate initial, it's a freaking card. Do not underestimate initial difficulties, right? This new undertaking, it's not easy. It's not easy. But you can do it. You can, I put the wrong cards. You can do it. You just need to focus. In May 2026, you are focused and you are taking action, right? You are taking action. 2 8s, wow, interesting. And you surrendered to the process, but it is a process. So don't beat yourself up about it. And I feel like you'll have a moment like that in mid-2026 where you're just like, okay, this is, my mind is just, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna go watch some Netflix and chill because I've done all I can do. And some things, they're already done. So I know what I need to do. I have my motivations. I just need to take care of it. I need to continue. Even though it's really hard to see the picture right now, the big picture, so to speak. Capricorn, that's what I have for you for May 2026. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Bye-bye.